Hey guys, Steve from Gym Hub. Today I want to share with you a new error that gyms make and what you should be doing instead, part of our 21 error video series. I'm down at Collaroy Beach today, about to head out for a bit of a walk at Longreef, clear the head, and I wanted to share with you another error because in my experience, if you can actually tap into what other gym owners have done, if you can look at the mistakes they've made, you can actually save yourself a lot of heartache, a lot of time and a lot of money. One of the things I wanted to share with you today, and one of the common errors is accepting your current level of success. So what I mean by this is to run a successful fitness business, it actually takes consistency. It's more than having one successful challenge where you get 50 to 100 people in it. It's more than having one great campaign where you sign 100 people up. It's more than hiring like one great staff member that comes on board and starts delivering really good group classes. One of the things that I see happen all the time is that a fitness business owner gets quite chuffed and quite pleased with their progress, and it's good that we do that, and we should always celebrate our success because they're hard to come by. However, it's really important that we continue to set challenging goals for ourselves and we look to be consistent. So a $1 million fitness business, one that's actually making really good profit, one that doesn't require you to be in there all the time, and what I look for in a successful business is that combination of both profit but also lifestyle, so you don't have to be in there all the time. The way you create that isn't by actually having like a short sprint, having some success, patting yourself on the back and then sort of stopping there. And it's really, really common. So I'll chat to a gymmer and I'll say, so, how are you going? How many members do you have? And they'll say, we've had as high as 1,200 members at our gym. And I'll go, okay, cool. But how many members do you have now? And they'll say, we've got about 800 members now. And the thing that's important is we don't always rest on our laurels. We don't always sort of live in our twilight days and reflect back to when we had 1,200 members. But if you're not currently actually performing well, if you're not consistently year in and year out actually doing well in a fitness business, in my eyes, there's still room for improvement there. And I really want to challenge you to look for consistency. And whilst it's not sexy to be doing like weekly development sessions with your staff, whilst it's not sexy to be doing a review on your key numbers on a Friday and sort of mapping out your plan for the week, it's not sexy, logging into your Facebook ads, checking your data and sort of tweaking your creative. It is what actually makes a fitness business successful long term, and it's what's important if you're actually going to have something there that's a real legacy for you down the track. So I really want to challenge you. Think of it like an athlete. I've come from a rugby league background, and one of the things I learned really, really fast is you're only as good as your last game. So you can win the comp, you can literally beat every other team, and then the next year, if you rock up, every single person there has a target on your back. You're the one that they want to take down. It's the same with gyms. If you've had a successful gym for 6 months, everyone else is thinking, well, what can we do to actually win back some market share on these guys? And I really want to challenge you, not only in working your way to the top, but make sure you're fighting hard to stay at the top. Stay hungry, stay humble, and actually keep working at it. And in my experience as a footballer, if you showed up with this kind of almost like complacency, if you just expected because you'd been winning the last 10 games that you were going to win, you would get embarrassed by a less and a lower performing team, and they, on any given day, they could come out and take what should have been yours in terms of a success and a win on that day. So I use my experience from competitive sport and I bring that into business, and I encourage you, fight hard for some business growth and fight hard for some success, and make sure when you have some of those successes, you do a really successful campaign and you've had great you've got 10 personal trainers in there working for you. You've got great additional revenue streams. You're selling great supplements, the things that make up a really good business. Make sure to go on with it. Make sure it's not just the one-hit wonder, but you're doing it month in and month out, year in and year out, and you're finding a way to actually position yourself. Think of the best athletes. Think of your top tennis players like a Novak Djokovic or someone. It's because they've won multiple titles, because they're consistently at the top every year. That's what makes them the best, and that's what I think you and I should always aspire to when running a fitness business. I hope you found that useful, guys. I'm interested to know if you've had an experience where in the past you've sort of done well and then you've actually dropped away. If you could share just a little sentence in the comments below, it might be something you can relate to. I'm Steve from Gym Hub. I'll chat to you soon. Thanks.